anything? Anyone need to focus? Yeah. All right. Everybody's floating from the last thing. I saw all the beautiful oils in here. So if you need to focus, this one's called white howlite. It actually kind of looks like marble. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to pass this around. This one helps you focus. So it also brings an analytical mind. So maybe if you're a little bit more, I'll use a good word for this, spacey, this is a good stone for you. If you have a brother or sister or somebody, or you have a child or a kid, this is really good for schoolwork. So this one will help them keep their focus on schoolwork. So I'm going to pass it back this way, so at least you guys can get some crystals over here and feel. I'll pass these around. Okay. My next stone here I've got is citrine. Now all stones come tumbled, okay, so they're a little bit more smoother, they're easy to hold on to. Good to put in your bra, guys, you can put them in your socks, in your pants. And then there's a raw one too. So this is raw, just chipped right out of the earth in that way. Okay. And you always want to, whenever you work with a stone, you always want to say, please will your energy work with mine? Because it's got energy too, just like you do, so we want to respect the energy. So citrine also works with the sacral chakra for creativity, but it also gives you happiness and abundance. So citrine is a really good one if you're trying to manifest money. Anybody here want to manifest money? How about abundance and happiness? Okay. So any kind of abundance, this stone is good for citrine. And if you pair it up with a stone called adventurine, it's a green little stone, that one will bring actual money abundance. So that one's a really good one to work with. So these two I'm going to pass around. I know somebody's going to snag these, but it's okay. I feel like I'm on like this final countdown. I have like 15 minutes to go. On my watch, you see my watch.
15.
So I am.
No.
So this is called an apophyllite. So what I'm wearing is my superhero one. Okay. This apophyllite actually opens up your third eye and your inner knowing. And I'm pretty psychic, so I use that energy a lot. And the one that I'm wearing right here is called blue auralite. Okay, this isn't on your list. I'm just telling you a little bit what I'm wearing. So the blue auralite actually what it helps you speak better, because I was going to stutter a little bit today. So it's helping me not do that, because I get a little nervous. Okay, back to your list. We're going to shungite, the next one on there. Shungite is a really awesome stone. It feels really light. It looks like it might be heavy, but when you hold it, you're like, whoa, this is like really light. Shungite is a stone. It's found in Karelia, Russia. Hopefully I said that right. And that's the only place that it's mined. And since the war, Russia has been using this stone in their hospitals. They make hospital rooms. They make tiles out of them, they make rooms. And it is kind of pricey. But what it does is it takes away negative EMFs. So you can use this for your cell phone, your computer, keeping the negative EMFs away from your body and your work field. And what it also does is it helps with radiation. So if you knew anybody that was taking an MRI, radiation or cancer, anything like that, this is really going to help them, their aura even out and get rid of those negative vibes. Okay? So I'm going to pass these around. These are really cool feeling. So the one that I'm passing around that looks like a pen, it's called a wand. So it's a meditation wand. You can hold on to it. So there's certain crystals in different shapes that you can hold on to in the wands. Okay, so that one's shungite, that black stone. I call it the Black Beauty. So we have all little names for them because I get addicted to stones. And as I get older, I still have the addiction. It's just going to stay with me now. All right. Anybody here a little moody? Just a little moody? Yeah? Moody depression, anything like that? This is your stone. This is called the Prozac stone. Well, the drug company won't let me say that, so I have to say the Prozac stone. The Prozac stone is purple. You can see little flecks inside of it. This stone is awesome. If you feel like you're on a roller coaster kind of mood deal, this is for you. Give it to your friend. Anybody that's like upset, I'm going to tell you something really cool. Anybody have dinner parties or holiday parties at their house? Okay. You can make a crystal grid in your centerpieces. Down the middle of your table, you can use crystals. And so if you have somebody in front of you that's moody, you can put a lepidolite there. It's actually called lepidolite. Okay? Lepidolite is the Prozac stone. Okay? You can put that in front of them, or another stone that I'm getting to next is called Selenite. This is a white stone. Okay, absorbs negative energy. So lepidolite, roller coaster. Okay, everybody wants to feel this one. One on each side. Okay. It's the mood stabilizer, the Howlite. The next one here I have is Selenite. Selenite is a white stone, and it actually would wash away if you cleared it in water. So you don't always want to cleanse it in water. There's different ways you can cleanse your stones. If you sign up for my email, if you want to know how to cleanse your stones, there's a lot of different ways we could do it. I'll send you how to do it. So this way I don't have to tell you today. So anyway, Selenite is a negative eraser. If you're feeling a little negative, you could erase it away. Okay? Holding the stone, like I said, will absorb any negative energy before it comes into your energy field. This is also good to keep in your home and your space. They make lamps out of it, just like salt lamps. So it's very similar to salt. And this will absorb negative energy from your computer and your room. Makes your room feel really nice.
By the time it gets back on
Howlite 23, we didn't get there yet. You feeling it? That's a powerhouse. That's what I call the powerhouse. So here's the selenite. I'm going to put it, I'm going to do it this room pretty fast. It's good. And here's selenite also.
Selenite's for my computer, not
All right. Who needs to get motivated? You need some fire under your ass to get moving. Yeah. This is it. Ruby zozite. It looks like candy. I want to eat it because it looks like a little piece of candy. So it's called ruby zozite. This will put fire under your ass, and I call it the get her done stone. Okay, so this is your get her done stone. So I have a funny story with this one. So since I'm a crystal junkie and I'm addicted to crystals, every day I look at my little dish. I have a little candy dish, and I throw all my stones in. And I know my body's going to pick what I need. So I go to the candy dish in the morning, and I look, and I'm like, oh, I'm attracted to this one. So it was ruby zozite. So I put the ruby zozite into my pants, in my pocket. So later on, I'm in the ladies' room, in the bathroom, and I was like, gosh, I got so many things done today. I was like, walk the dogs, get the car, I also wash my car, like 20 things in the morning. It was only like 10 o'clock. From 7 to 10, I did like a million things. I'm like, what's coming over me? And then I went to the bathroom, and the stone falls out. Damn, you ruby zozite. All over the place. I was like Supergirl. So it can be, you do not want to sleep with that one. Is what I'm trying to get at. There's different stones for different things, so you don't want to like do a relaxing grid using ruby zozite. And I can teach you that too. But so that's just a motivator stone. Now we're to my favorite. Who's got the big honker one that's out there? That big stone. Cool. Hold that one up. That one. This one is called Howlite 23. Howlite 23 has 23 minerals in it. That's why they call it Howlite 23. 23 minerals. It comes from Canada. And this stone, you see, it has a little bit of red, has a little bit of amethyst. All these stones growing in one. So it's really a powerhouse. That's why I call it powerhouse. This one can help heal you if you have ailments, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. So this is a really good one for everything. It will also open up your third eye. The one thing about Howlite 23 is it also helps you relieve. Anybody have any negative patterns, self-sabotage kind of deals? Here you go. Okay, Howlite 23. Okay, I'm going to give it straight to you. 10 minutes left, okay. We're on the countdown, 10 minutes left. Dun. All right, my last but least, who knows what moldavite is? Moldavite rocks. All right, moldavite. Moldavite is one of the most popular stones right now. The story about moldavite is it was a meteorite that fell from the sky and bam, hit the Czech Republic. Okay? When it hit the Czech Republic, when it hit the earth, is when it turned into this glass-like substance. So it's green, and when you look at it, it looks like glass. There's only one place that you can get it in the world, and that's why we sell it by the gram. So it's not like drugs. We sell it by the gram. You can't get high with it, I'll tell you that. Give me a few minutes holding this, and I'll be like, I'm serious. So this stone is super powerful. You only need a little piece. You'll see some people wear big hunks of it, and I'm telling you, you really only need a little bit. So the kids right now that come in my store, I have a store in Boca Raton, Florida, they come and they hang out and they'll hold the moldavite, and they literally feel like they're getting stoned, so they don't have to go do drugs and all that stuff. So you might want to give your kid one of these instead. But anyway, it works with our energy in a way of opening up your third eye, opening up your crown, does a lot with your heart chakra. So if there's anything you need to release, the stone is also a releaser stone. And let me see, if you want to get stoned with it, you can just put it on your third eye and just lay down for a little while. Or put it in your pocket. If you do have an A personality and you like things a certain way and maybe it's a little too much, and you want to like tone that down a little bit, this stone is for you, moldavite. Moldavite will help tone that down. Like right now I'm talking really fast, Melissa. Hold this moldavite. No. So this is excellent stone for somebody like that if you want them to chill out a little bit. But if you want to get really rocking with it, 20 minutes with any stone is really going to work with your energy. But you really need 20 minutes with any stone for it to start to work into your aura field. Because we have different layers of our aura, and it's going to get all the layers. Okay? Right, I know you just want to feel this moldavite. If they kick me out of the room before you feel any of the stones, you could just go up to our booth where you feel them. All right. Anybody have any questions about gemstones, crystals, anything?
So, how do you recommend working with them? You talk about putting them in your pants, or maybe do a recommend. Are they absorbing our negative?
Yeah, they can absorb your negative energy and other people's as well. So we always want to clear and cleanse them. There's a way you can do it in the sunlight. I like to put mine out in the sunlight to cleanse it. You can use your intention. Your intention is super powerful. You can use your intention to do that. You can also, I don't recommend salt water because if it's jewelry that you're wearing, it can ruin the finish, or polished stones, it'll take the polish off of them. But if you can run them under water, some people want to sage them, that's cool too. But you just want to set the intention that it's clean and clear when you're holding it. And I use my breath a lot, so like I'll hold a stone, like that on the stone, and I'll just breathe off with my intention that it's clean and clear. Okay?
Do they lose their potency over time?
They'll never lose their potency. Nope, never. And
So they say you're supercharger, you don't have to supercharge, like supercharger.
some people can charge them, like with sacred geometry, things like that. So there is a lot of stuff putting frequency into them, but you really don't need to. They already have their own frequency. But some people like to clear them. Like I have mandalas that I've painted, and I'll put my crystals on top of mandalas and I'll clear it, but it also charges my water. It's just frequency gives frequency. Just like everybody, like if you say Om, Om, we're on a higher frequency, right? So it's making you feel a little bit better, you feel a little happier. All your stones hold frequency too. So you can, I want to say, make them have a certain frequency, but they already hold one, so you don't really need to change it. Just use the right stone for you.
Do you have to hold them to get the benefits, or can they just be around?
As long as they're in your energy field, which is arm's length round, that's your aura, it's going to work for you. That's why sometimes if you walk into a room that has a lot of crystals, you're like, oh, it feels good in here. Because it's starting to emanate in the room because there's so many of them. Let me get to her question.
No, you answered.
Oh, I did? Anybody else had a question?
Can they absorb energy too?
Yeah, they can absorb, but they usually release, and that's why I tell people to clean their stones every, maybe every month, unless you're using it as a practitioner, like if you're a crystal healer. When I do crystal healings with layouts around your body with the crystals, then you want to cleanse them each time because it's holding somebody else's energy or whatever they're releasing. So, but if you're just holding them for yourself and you know it's just you, you always want to have your own stash, and then you have a stash if you're a crystal healer. You don't want to mix the two stashes. I have a book that's coming out called Stoned Crystal Junkie. And, so it's probably a couple months because we got a publisher and stuff. But it tells you all how to do the grids and everything. If you're really interested in doing the grids, you can go to my website, crystaljunkie.com. I sell monthly kits. We sell a monthly crystal, just the crystal of the month. You just receive one crystal and why it works for you, and cosmically why it will work for you that month, and you learn about the crystals. And then I also have, then we also have crystal body layouts that you can learn how to do layouts on your body, and I show you exactly where to place the crystals, a guided meditation that goes with it. So if you want to do a past life regression, you want to advance, you want to find your soul purpose at that time, we got you covered. Cool? Thank you, thank you. I didn't know you could talk that fast. I think I had Ruby Zozite in my face.